Alright, so once you've done all that, you may want to take off all these covers. Usually when you come on the boat, there'll be covers on all these different systems. Raymarine, got the Volvo Penta, which represents the engines. It's also Raymarine. We'll talk about that a little later. And then this is for the anchor. So here's the key. It's always Velcroed here. That way we don't lose it. If we want to change that, we can. But so generally the key is close to the ignition. It'll work. So now that we've turned on the engine, we'll set the ignition. You'll hear that beep. What will generally happen when you turn the ignition on, it'll give you an alarm letting you know that the shore power is still connected. So you can just press OK, but you need to remember that obviously you got to take the shore power off before we get going. And then you want to turn the other ignition on. You'll notice that the Volvo Penta screen starts to turn on once the engines are on. And I'll usually just turn on this one as well. Make sure all the systems are on. Before I usually get going, I will just check. I'll go here. This is really the checkpoint of if anything's, gray water, black water, bilges, batteries. If anything's in red, I'm not going to be driving the boat. I want to make sure that that alert's turned off. So right now we have an engine ignition with shore power connected, which we got an alarm on. So we'll make sure that that's off. Other than that, check the fuel level. I always want to make sure I'm above 25%. So we do need to fuel up. And black water levels are low, gray water levels are a little lower than half point, and we have water in the boat, so those are all good signs. So here, you want to start the engine. Press and hold for about 2 or 3 seconds, and you'll hear the engine start. And press and hold, and both engines are on. Alright, so here you'll get a warning, recommended track route. This is it's really about navigation, letting you know the risks that you assume. You just press OK, and then just some instructions here, just for safety. Okay, I don't have a satellite. So once that's done, and all your systems are telling you that things are okay, if you are going to go out in the water, the best time to turn the Seakeeper on is before you get off the dock, because it does take time for it to fire up. It takes about 30 minutes. So what you want to do is press that button, the on button. You'll see it turn to blue. And if you look below, there's a bar right here, and it's white. And as time passes by, it'll start to fill in blue and move over to the right. Once it gets all the way to the right, another on button will show up, and once you turn that on, the Seakeeper is officially on. So it does take a little bit of time to power up.